They gathered in the church house, candles burning bright. Preacher man said, trust me now, don't question what's right. He ignored the stars above them, the earth beneath their feet, clinging to their faith, but won't let truth compete. The textbook sat unopened, dust upon the page. They traded facts for stories that'll never age. The fossils in the hillside, they don't wanna know. Cover them with sermons, hope the doubt won't show. Oh, how they pray and close their eyes so tight, denying what's in front of them, holding on tonight. The world is wide and wondrous, but it's lost to their decree. They choose the simple answers and the truth they'll never see. The oceans rise and tremble, the fields begin to fade. The voices of the scientists grow softer every day. But they call it fear-mongering, a trick or a lie. They'll watch the rivers dry up and still wonder why. The old man at the pulpit whispers God's grand plan. No room for evolution in the making of man. They preach with fire and fury, a message carved in stone, leaving cracks in the foundation that'll break the unknown. Oh, how they pray and close their eyes so tight, denying what's in front of them, holding on tonight. The world is wide and wondrous, but it's lost to their decree. They choose the simple answers and the truth they'll never see. Oh, how they pray and close their eyes so tight, denying what's in front of them, holding on tonight. The world is wide and wondrous, but it's lost to their decree. They choose the simple answers and the truth they'll never see. They gathered in the church house, candles burning bright. Preacher man said, trust me now, don't question what's right. He ignored the stars above them, the earth beneath their feet, clinging to their faith, but won't let truth compete. The textbook sat unopened, dust upon the page. They traded facts for stories that'll never age. The fossils in the hillside, they don't wanna know. Cover them with sermons, hope the doubt won't show. Oh, how they pray and close their eyes so tight, denying what's in front of them, holding on tonight. The world is wide and wondrous, but it's lost to their decree. They choose the simple answers and the truth they'll never see. The oceans rise and tremble, the fields begin to fade. The voices of the scientists grow softer every day. But They call it fear-mongering, a trick or a lie. They'll watch the rivers dry up and still wonder why.
The old man at the pulpit whispers God's grand plan. No room for evolution in the making of man. They preach with fire and fury, a message carved in stone, leaving cracks in the foundation that'll break the unknown. Oh, how they pray and close their eyes so tight, denying what's in front of them, holding on tonight. The world is wide.
Spinning truth round the axis, that's a thank-you-all ride. Flerf's fumbling hard, trying to run and hide. We got that gravity pulling, you just drifting through. Science slaps empirical, stick to the glue. Round pound, sharper minds, we probe for the real. History stacked tall, experiments that seal. Curious minds, globe-trot evidence rolls deep. While Flerf's count shadows, we night sky sweep. Eratosthenes flex with them shadow lines. Measured Earth's curve, no conspiracy signs. Dropping mics like Newton when his apple fell. Maths the beat, y'all theory stale like a cell. Foucault's pendulum swinging to expose. Rotation so true, no Flerf can oppose. Telescopes beaming, Copernican frames. Centuries stacking, Flerf's out of their games. Round pound, sharper minds, we probe for the real. History stacked tall, experiments that seal. Curious minds, globe-trot evidence rolls deep. While Flerf's count shadows, we night sky sweep. Launching satellites, proof in the pics. Flerf screaming tricks, we dropping data bricks. Physics and logic on a level supreme. It's a curved reality, splitting Flerf dreams. Launching satellites, proof in the pics. Flerf screaming tricks, we dropping data bricks. Physics and logic on a level supreme. It's a curved reality, splitting Flerf dreams.
Hey people, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to Curious UK Debunks, where we look at the Flat Earth Derp, have a little laugh, and know that the delusion is real out there. People are just some people just aren't quite right in the head. As we start off every cast here, got my cup of coffee here, sweeten the Flat Earth tears as always. I'm in the supply, always coming in. Cheers to everybody. Right, so how's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's all right. Get some people in here, and we'll see what's going on. So yeah, I think tentatively speaking, I think maybe next week here I might be actually doing an extra live stream on Saturday, where I'll be going on to the Drunk Debunk show. So if Mike will have me, then that'd be awesome. Go on there, we'll have a little chat, and see what Flerf Derp we can laugh at. Obviously, most likely Mikey Smith be one of them, as well as like Sam from Flat Earth Reconnaissance, because well, they're both dumbasses, as well as like Matthew Keem and all them lot, as well as Flat Earth Dave. If you've seen my previous live streams, have a look at them. They're great. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click the like button. Hit that bell icon so you know when I'm going to put up videos. I try to put up videos on a regular basis. And I'm doing live streams every Sunday for Pseudoscience Sunday. And I also have my live streams at 9 p.m. GMT on Wednesdays for Wacko Wednesdays. So check those out and check out my previous ones as well. And drop a little comment down below and let me know what you think. But yeah, let's get crack-a-lackin' here. Trying to get some more subscribers there. So I think right now our sub count is, so we're going to check it here live as we speak. Thanks to FMC Tunes, helped me get up there. So far we're at 182, so we need to get some more subs in there so people come on, hit that subscribe button, subscribe to my channel. We're going to see if we can beat Mikey Smith here. Mikey Smith's way ahead of me, but we're going to see if we can get that, see if we can at least get to him and get past that, and push up more of the the debunking stuff and falsify all Mikey Smith's claims and all the stuff he likes to do. He likes to get out there and do his activism, as he calls it, in which he lies, spreads lies and fallacies and false fantasies and claims that they're all true. Check out my previous video here I did just yesterday. I was on Mikey Smith's live, and he was running and dodging from me the whole time, as well as he's been running and dodging from my emails. I've been emailed him several times. I know it was right because he responded to one of my emails early on, and then since then has ducked and dodged and ran from me, coming on, having a chat, or having me come onto his channel, have a chat. He doesn't want to have anything. And when I got into his live, I was chatting away, but I realized now looking back today, he's got me shadow banned. Yes, so he's got me shadow banned on this channel. I have some alternate channels as well that I do use, and I did comment below on those, on that one, on a different channel is on, and he ducked and dodged and just completely blanked any of the comments, which I was asking why he won't talk to me. And when I went on to this one, I realized that he's got me shadow banned. So now is he running from me, but he's also hiding. So Mikey Smith, stop hiding, you big fat coward. Freaking right. So clicking on speaking of Mikey Smith, we're gonna have a quick little look here at some of his what he's got going on here. As anybody who knows that he is trying to sue the Canadian Space Agency because he claims that space is fake, and he thinks the Canadian Space Agency is lying to him. And he's already said once he's done suing them for $30 million or whatever the heck he's after, he's going to go after NASA, and he wants $300 million from them. Good luck, Mikey. Make sure you put live stream it all and show us everything, because it's going to be quite entertaining to watch. All right, so let's check out here, and we're going to see what Mikey Smith has been up to here. So I'll run through a couple of these. I'll try to run quick. I might have to skip through a bit because a lot of times she likes to waffle on and talk shite, and I just can't be bothered with it. And then we'll go on to some other stuff. So just a quick update here. I think I showed my last live stream. Mikey Smith actually went to the lawyers, and he talked to them and got some advice and how to fill out some forms and stuff, and also he had to fill out an affidavit. Just clarified, there has been some rumors saying that Mikey Smith filling an affidavit is actually breaking the law, like he is in contempt of court, like perjury or something like that. That's not the case. If you look it up, because Mikey Smith fully believes everything he's saying, putting on there, and he believes it to be true, then it's not perjury of court. He's not breaking the law. He fully believes that he's found the firmament, and he fully believes that the Canadian Space Agency is lying and lying about space. So even then, even though something is factually and empirically and proven to be false, because somebody believes that they're being lied to, and they believe that what they have their belief that what they're saying is true, then they can put an affidavit, and then it's still legally binding. It's all still legal, and there's nothing. He's not breaking the law. So just to clarify that. So Mikey Smith did do that. Did an affidavit, filled out a few things, and I think he's serving it to the federal court. I don't know if he had to serve it to the what is the Attorney General. Sorry, it took me for a second there. He has to serve it to the Attorney General's office, or if he had to serve it to the Canadian Space Agency themselves, the legal department and stuff, but we will find out. So that was leading up to that. He went through all that. He did actually kind of live stream it, and he had like his camera like down low, like so you couldn't see facing up. So it wasn't a lot to see, and it wasn't really a lot to listen to. But that's what happened. So now this looks like it's an affidavit signed now, and he's mailing the papers off the space agency. Now, because Mikey Smith and the way he likes to talk quite slow. Yeah, from Saskatchewan and all, they don't always talk the fastest. No hate Saskatchewan, but come on. I'm from Alberta originally, so, you know, it's all good fun. We're just going to speed this up a little bit. There's a lot of that, and he has a lot of gaps. All right, let's go on and see. Just a note, as Mikey's fully admitted, he has no feeling in his feet. he cannot feel his feet. Think like you sat on your feet for a long time, like crouching, and then you stand up and how you can't feel your feet, all the pins and needles. His feet are like that all the time, and he's driving 2.5 ton car at 50 kilometers an hour or faster, and he's also live streaming and tends to look at the chat. So I don't know how to do it in this one, but he does do it in other live streams quite a bit. Let's see. You see, he's going to Tim Hortons. He must hopefully has several of the shirts, because he always seems to be wearing that stupid shirt with what he says is serious, but I don't know if it actually is. It doesn't look serious. Any pictures ever took. Let's go skip past this a bit. I don't know why he does this. Leaves it running, whatever. He's live streaming it. I think what he's doing is he's going to go get the affidavit notarized, and then so he's going to obviously have to prove that who he is, says he is, show a license and probably a utility bill to show that confirm that he is who he says he is and lives the address he says he lives at. Sorry, I got to sneeze here. You noticed how he wears his seatbelt. He actually just has the shoulder harness. He just flips it over, flips it, so he doesn't have his lap belt on. Just watch and see here. When he takes his seatbelt off, he doesn't unclick it. He actually, also all he does is he's just throwing it over so that way the police can't think he's wearing a seatbelt. No, you didn't put the belt on properly. I was just saying that, Dan. I say he doesn't wear this lap belt. He just flicks it over and has it up. And he thinks it's going to save him, but what he doesn't realize is that the SRS system in the vehicle like his is designed for you to have your lap belt and your shoulder harness. Without that, then you could actually end up causing more harm. And I don't know, but most likely this car has like knee bag airbags as well to stop you from bashing your feet, legs, but it's only from the flick forward and not for your whole body to go into it. So now remember, Mikey was a professional driver for a while. He was a long haul truck driver, so he should know all this shit. He also shouldn't be driving as well, which he has admitted he knows because he can't feel his feet. How's it going, Dan? He's got to get it notarized by Notary Republic or somebody just to kind of notarize that everything on there has been filled out correctly. Hey, I'm good, mate. Yeah, thanks. Wish the weather was a bit better, but you know, it's England. What can you expect? I don't know if he actually is allowed to be filming in these places, but he does it anyways. And then he posts it on the internet for everybody to see. Oh shit, you know what? I don't think I have my sound on, do I? Oh no. Oh, anybody tell me? Crap. Sorry about that.
At the city of Assiniboia. Need a pen just in case. Well, they got pens in there. So I've got my affidavit. That is Form 146. And my statement of claim 171. That includes the address, my address, Canadian Space Agency's address, and
Oh, that's better shit. Sorry people for not putting the sound on. I completely forgot to click that button.
to be determined is the date, signature.
All right, so just a quick update for anybody who couldn't hear that because I didn't have my sound on. Sorry about that. But he's actually just drove somewhere. I mean, to get his affidavits and everything, get it all notarized and signed to say that he is who he says he is. That he's the one who filled all the stuff out, witnessed, and then he'll send it all off to the Canadian Space Agency.
Yeah, that's all stated there. Signature or solicitor. Okay, I guess I gotta sign this too.
Dan's gone.
Signature. And then my pages 1 through 6, stating what the space agency is doing.
No, Dan, no, it's because he's just talking, so it's not music or anything that's copyrighted. So yeah, it's just me being dopey.
These extras, this is proof who I am. Envelope. Don't have a pen inside. I'm not using a different camera. I'm using the same as I always have been. And oops, I don't want to do that.
Nearly doxed himself there. Nearly.
Are these words reversed to you? Probably, eh?
He still can't figure out that his phone camera that reverses it, that it has all that stuff reversed, like mirrored. He just can't figure it out that the selfie camera does that.
Just like everything else is. I don't know why, but I think I'm supposed to talk to Tina. I think that's the name. And then we're just going to cruise around the corner. And I've got the, I'll cover up my address. I got the envelope all made up. Canadian Space Agency address. And I do have...
Like I said, he can't even figure it out here. It's legit his phone, because I mean he has a Samsung phone. I think he's running an S21 or 22 or something like that. But like I just took a selfie with me, and I don't know if you can see that, but it's all backwards. So yeah, sorry, my camera's not picking up very well, but you can see that it's all backwards, lying behind me. But this one here isn't, because I've made sure to set it so it doesn't go backwards. Yeah, he can't figure that shit out. It's like, and then he thinks it's his phone, but if he legit goes and like changes it, the one around the other side, but he does do the this camera here, then obviously everything comes up correctly because it doesn't mirror everything. He can't figure it out that it's his phone and not YouTube. He blames YouTube for the mirroring. It's funny as fuck. And he's been explaining this, but Mikey just doesn't accept it. It's funny. He's too stupid to realize it.
I should have put Lisa's on there. Lisa Campbell.
And dock somebody else. Good job, kid.
It's okay, I'll just write it in.
Let's give somebody's first last name that doesn't even want to be on here.
And then we'll go in.
Oh, bathroom.
Whether I need her name or not, yeah, probably her name. Alright guys, let's head in there. They're not charging me for anything here.
Alright, everybody, let's see what's up Mikey's nose.
Oops. ID.
Past all this. Go to Canada.
Oops.
Drop this phone. Drop.
So I put the locals in. It will be awesome.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's not a public building. It's a private office. Obviously, it goes in. It's a business. But I'm still don't know if he's legally allowed to be filming inside here. But
It just is a little.
comment down below if I'm wrong. You know, let me know. I'm willing to admit if I'm wrong.
Right now, and it needs to have new and full stock on it. But yeah, we put the locals in 2 days ago. So that's happening. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
We'll see you Sunday.
All right, sounds good.
Hi, looking for Tina?
That's me.
Oh, awesome. It's Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Just dropped my papers here.
Okay. So just show me your ID that I know
Yeah.
that you were.
Oh yeah, I brought my billing. My bills there. So
It's right there. It was just
Oh.
facing the wrong way.
oh, it's in the.
It's right here.
Oh, okay. Very beautiful.
Oh, looks like you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just gonna grab my stuff.
Sure. Somewhere. I've got. Yeah.
Date, time. Okay. And then is there a signature on this one too?
From me?
Yeah. Is there a signature for commissioner on the back of it?
Oh no.
No, just this guy.
just the affidavit. Yeah.
Okay.
Check here. I don't think just me.
A mail copy registered mail. Okay.
Yeah.
By May.
Yeah. So the post office has to sign it too when I go there,
Okay.
and then I sign at the bottom, obviously.
Yeah.
That's or not them. I mean, where's the?
This is the commission. She can fill it out. I'll do it. Then we're.
Yeah.
I'll go with you.
Oh, you're gonna go with
Yeah,
me too?
I'll just
Oh,
go with
okay,
you.
okay.
Yeah.
That's
It's
awesome.
easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dog. Anyway, dogs come in. Like you had something to say.
Works for me.
You sent the pictures?
Teacher, hurry up, go to bed.
Yeah, let's just go over there.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
Yeah,
Are you parked out front?
Yeah, but I can walk there too.
Okay,
Yeah,
because if we go out the back door.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Sure. This has been a lot of work, a lot of thinking. All these papers,
Yeah.
they're so technical and everything.
I recently had some court things.
Yeah.
I totally understand.
Oh, is it ever? Yeah. I've had to redo things a few times.
And I was back giving people to witness like 3 or 4 times.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna come over here for a second. This is Mike, and he has to send registered mail. So it has a place here for the postal service just to fill out date and time.
Okay.
Okay. And then all commissioned right there.
Okay, so the dates at Sunday Post Office, I'm guessing is what this is for then?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you'll put the time in there.
11:48.
At
May or 05? Do they specify it has to be numbers or?
whatever you want.
Yeah.
I have no rules.
Especially on Fridays.
Yeah, Fluffy Friday, right?
Yes.
Oh, you know you're working here now?
Oh yeah, I just look at you. I just kind of like to see everywhere. We can see everybody, not just at the go-op.
Actually, I think that's a super great idea.
No, you need a copy of that too.
We don't have a photocopier here, so
Okay,
we'll take it
maybe-
elsewhere.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I do.
No, I'll just come back.
Is it a
Well, I'm
iPhone?
recording, so I want to
Oh, okay.
document all this.
Yeah.
I mean, to answer my question, looks like he's mentioned he's recording and nobody's seen him bother, so maybe he's allowed to record then. Yeah. There you are. I was in the post office.
Do I have to sign down here too?
Okay, so then the bottom part.
It looks like a
I
post
think
office
we'll-
sign up here around his head.
I don't know.
Yeah, so then date right here.
Hello.
Is there any other ones?
How are
Just
you?
see the
I'm good.
thing.
That is good.
I need this.
And you want me to sign here?
Yeah,
And I'm
and then
actually,
give it.
Okay.
I think this might go.
It might be okay if you just put a cross out and just initial. Yeah,
Okay.
it'll be better than white out.
Okay.
Where does he live? Winnipeg, yeah.
Alright. 2437. And are you gonna round up?
I want to be honest.
Okay, and you want a copy of this?
Yes. Let me
Okay.
do that.
Alright, so we'll pass this a bit.
Even though, like, I'm filing on e-filing. And even though, like, I'm filing on e-filing too, and the questions they ask is like so weird because they ask if I'm native, Métis, and if this is related to other things.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to answer them
You're like,
because none of them apply to me. So
yeah. I've done a few, like I've done quite a few commissions for people, and
yeah.
I helped a lady with an affidavit. She didn't know that she needed an affidavit, so I helped her with it.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I kind of like, I looked at my own thing and I was like, it's something like this. And she had to present it in the court, and they accepted it because I just followed their. So,
Cool.
yeah. Okay, so this is the original. Put that in there.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome.
Do you want? I have a stamp that says copy. Do you want that on the copy?
Sure. That, yeah.
In case you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. No, that's fine. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Look
You don't
at
want that. I was like, wait. Because small town, we would just leave.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like I've come back and people.
Great. All right, guys. We're on a freaking roll here. Oh man, yeah. Speaking about losing weight, I hope I am. Well, in a healthy way. I had a serious cramp in my leg, not last night, the night before. And it hurt me so much, I woke up right in the middle of a dream. And I don't like that. My leg muscles are starting to twitch again, which is not good. That's when I was having problems before, losing weight without even doing anything. And, yeah.
That's normally a sign of like dehydration or lack of sodium, like your sodium levels being low. That's not a good thing. Cramping. Usually cramping is like if you're really dehydrated or something.
So we've got the papers here all ready to go. I'm quite nervous, guys, but I never thought I'd be doing this today. I thought it'd be another week yet, but I gotta go home and transfer all these papers to a PDF file.
Is it me? It looks like Mikey walks with quite a limp too. That's down to his feet.
And then fill out the actual e-filing, which takes like 20 minutes. I don't even think it takes that much, but and then they send me a link to the email so I can pay for the services, which is a couple $100, $200 or $300. I can't remember what it was, but and yeah, so here we go.
Yeah, so it must be around the corner from the post office.
One B, two C's.
As
02. Back on your card. Perfect.
This is to head office.
Yes.
Yes, let me go. We're gonna try something here.
And
And then put them all in there.
yeah, and then I can round it up to that.
Okay.
Yeah, can we maybe throw some tape on that?
Of course.
Actually, would be perfect.
Just on the front.
You betcha, yeah.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah,
And you need a registered. I heard.
Yeah, and tracking number and all that jazz, because I am tracking on the computer.
Well, who's he sending it to? Hold on.
On the computer or whatever it is.
Yep. Of course, registered. It'll.
Yeah, and
You got the address on the front.
you betcha, yeah. Some tape on that?
Put them all in there.
Here's your receipt.
Thank you. Guys, let me go.
We'll keep those address onto the file.
I'm just curious and see who's sending it to. If he's sending it to Attorney General or if he's sending it straight to CSA.
Thank you. We're gonna try something here. And then put them all in there.
And then I can round it up to that.
Okay. There's more than five.
Hello.
Are you all ready to go?
Yeah, can we maybe throw some tape on that?
Of course.
Actually, would be perfect.
I think you said CSA, but just
You
double
betcha,
check.
yeah.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah,
And you need a registered. I heard.
Yeah, and tracking number and all that jazz, because I need to make sure they get it.
Oh yeah, of course, registered. It'll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'll, so it'll go through email or I'll tracking on the computer or whatever it is?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Can you stack them up? Let's try it. The boxes feel like they got smaller.
What? Let's say hello. I think my dog wants to say hello. Say hello. Right here. What? You're gonna howl at me. Why? What? You just had dinner. You want? What? What? No. I'm going to treat. Want? Favorite treat. I guess I better give him a treat. He thinks he deserves one. He's been pretty good today. Give me a minute, and we'll get the hound a treat. Come on, Wolf Dog. I'll keep him happy for now, but I think he actually really wants. He thinks he deserves a second walk. Maybe if he's a good dog, he might get another one. We'll see.
1655.
A short one.
We'll grab you a copy of your receipt. I'll have you part of this tag here.
Okay, cool.
I'll just stick it there. Keep this one for the next order. We'll get the medium one.
I'm all out of coffee. Oh.
And here you are. So your track number is going to be both this card number here as well as the barcode under there.
Okay, awesome, okay. Oh, there's this big black number here?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Awesome, and that's it?
Yep.
Okay, cool, thank you very much.
No.
Yeah.
Star Series. I like that shirt. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's an actual real star.
Oh, yeah,
I took that myself.
I did a lot of astronomy stuff in high
Awesome.
school, so
Cool.
I kind of wish I went through with it, but at the time, the only jobs available in South America, so
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I don't want to go down there. So,
Right on, thanks a lot.
That's just not a real star. Or if it is a real star, it's a very badly observed one, very badly photographed one with poor optics.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Like, I just agreed with them just to be nice because Canadians.
Oh boy. Okay, here we go. All right, guys. So we've got. Okay. I think I cut my lip on that envelope. But, I'll get with the chat here in just a minute. Once I get back to the car here. Having a great day, so we got all the paperwork finished, got it mailed off. Just got to do the e-filing and
Wind.
sweet. Alrighty. This up here. So yeah, we've got check the label. I think it's okay. All right. What's happening? Well, I just mailed my lawsuit to Canadian Space Agency right now. I just did that. I did not. I've tried to do it before, and I mixed up on the papers. That's why I was saying that I was suing Canadian Space Agency. It's just I mixed up on a few things, so I had to redo it. I've been trying to do this since December, so I've now I found out the whole system and how to do it. So it's been mailed. I just got to go back home, create some PDF file for all my papers, so I can transfer all my papers to the e-filing system when I when I do all that.
Alright, so he's sending it all off. So he's served them through mail, obviously, registered mail. So yeah, we'll have to see how this goes from here. Yeah, probably a while before you hear something, I think.
And so yeah, it's all been completed. So now I got to go home and figure out PDF file stuff because I'm not aware of how to do it. But I did watch a video on my to figure out how to do it with my printer that I have, the certain printer. My affidavit, all the papers, their papers I need to fill out, and my 6 papers, my opening statement, closing statement, everything is there. And I've got a copy here, so I can copy it on my printer and send that all off. And I think I need to clean out this car or tidy it up too if I get time. I will be going to the city tomorrow to do some street activism with the billboard, so join me then tomorrow. Would be fantastic. And so yeah, catch you all later. I'm gonna go tune up these papers and give you an update later on, I guess. So peace out, guys.
All right, so that's it for Mikey Smith. Went and did that. Now this obviously is his next day here. We did this in street activism. I might run through this real quick, but I don't think there's a lot that went on. This is the stream in which I had actually commented on him, and he I thought, well, he wasn't responding to me. I thought he was like just blanking me, running from it, and I realized that later on when I went back and looked at it, and I noticed that my alternative account, you could see you could see the comments asking why he's avoiding me. Obviously, why is he avoiding KRCK debunks? And then I went on with this channel, and then I commented. You can see the comments coming up. I thought he was blanking me and stuff like that, but then when I went back and realized I could see where the comments. There's one other person who was commenting at the same time I was, so I thought he was just skipping mine. And then I noticed, anyway, I looked in there, I could see that my comments weren't even showing up. So he's actually got me shadow banned on his account for KRCK. And so that's just him hiding from the fact that I've never seen anything horrendous to him, never seen anything horrible, didn't call me names. I simply just asked him to talk to me and come on and we can chat and show different observations. I actually put one out. I challenged Mikey Smith to show off observations because he thinks that his binoculars are superior to my telescopes. So I said, show me observations of like Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, Uranus, if you can see it. It's hard to see, but you can get it sometimes. I got one observation of it. Venus, which Venus you can see obviously before sunset, sunrise, or just after sunset before sunrise. Pardon me. And I said, or of the moon, right? Because I said, so those ones there, compare, and I'll show my observations of that as well. Which I'm by no means even a professional astrophotographer, or even all that really that good. I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Get some decent stuff here and there. I have a channel on here. I have a on this account on this page on KCK Debunks. I do actually have a thread where I have some astrophotography on there. Check that out, and I'll put some more up when I can, because it's getting summertime and it's a bit easier to do some stuff. So I'm gonna definitely get out and do some more stuff like that. So, but yeah, he just ran. He's just avoiding me. So that's all I had put up. I asked him to come on, chat with me, and he won't. But let's go on to this. We'll see here. So we'll skip through quick enough. Let's go a little bit faster speed, because it's Mikey and my dog is going to bug me right now. Loki, hold it down. You've already had one.
Art show and sale.
Oh.
That's what that's saying. Art show and sale. I didn't see no art show. Theater, and they are playing. Oh wow, they're got.
So at this point here, just quick give a rundown. Is a lot of him just kind of driving, chatting. He stopped at Tim Hortons, got his sweet tea and his donut, which is great for his diabetes that he has no control over, and doesn't take insulin or anything like that, and he can't feel his feet. This is probably a contributing factor to why. I think he went and stopped. He's holding a sign up at some sort of like park or something like that. At this point here, as I was skipping through this earlier, he nobody really interacted with him, so he buggered off somewhere else. I think he's gone to the legislature building this time, so he's in Regina, so that's where I think I believe that's where he said he was going to go at this point. He went to go somewhere else, but it was blocked off. So I think he's going to a park near legislative building and see what he can if he can get some attention.
The one I'll show you that on the way back. They got a sign there with the one eye.
Oh yeah, okay. He's at this point here. He's gone back a little bit. He drove past a theater, like a movie theater, and had a poster up there, and apparently the poster had an eye on it. This Mikey believes in all the conspiracy theories.
Of course, not many people are going to understand that symbolism.
Or it means absolutely fuck all, and it's simply just a movie poster, and they have one eye because it's probably, I don't know, a horror movie. I don't know what movies are right now. I haven't looked for a while. But it's probably something like that. Oh, that's a good screenshot of Mikey. I need one for the thumbnail. There we are. Right. Crack on. Park around. Probably Victoria, yeah. Alright, you are Victoria? Yeah, probably yeah, Victoria. Regina Lake is on slow with a park around it, also a natural history museum there, which is also probably thinks it's a scam. Yeah. I think yeah, we probably thinks it's a scam because of everything he's doing there. Yeah, with all the natural history, and it probably has stuff to do with space there as well. Nice to see you in. You are Victoria. I'm not Victoria. Are you Victoria?
Everybody takes my spot for some reason. Fooey. Fooey, Dewey, Louie. Oh, that's not gonna work. Well, maybe we'll go to the legislative building because I cannot park in the one spot that I'm able to.
All right, I get it. The legislator. Right.
So.
Back there a second.
Legislative building because I cannot park in the one spot that I'm able to. So head over to the legislative building and park there for a while and see what happens.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Are you in Saskatoon? I've never been to Saskatchewan at all. I originally grew up in Alberta, and I've been in British Columbia a few times. Had some family lived out there years and years ago, but I never actually made it to Saskatchewan. I am sorry. I always meant to do Trans-Canadian Highway and go from the coast to coast, or at least from Alberta and head out east. I never got around to doing it, and now I live in Europe, so yeah.
Another younger lady just took a video of my car, I'm guessing, because she was standing there for a while. So
Mikey, they're all making fun of you. They're taking video to laugh at you.
slow down for her. Post that on your Facebook page.
They are. You know why? To make fun of you, Mikey.
Yes, sirree. Just making the rounds, guys. We're going to go back to the main entrance here, and I'll show you the sign with the one-eye symbolism. They're obviously promoting a movie of some sort.
Or it's just a movie, Mikey. Pass this a little bit. Sorry.
Right.
Calgary to Sudbury is 30 hours of flat, no turns, driving behind semi-trailers. Yeah, I imagine. I think I've heard of people doing cross Canada, and you plan it out by hitting Tim Hortons all the way along. You can actually do it just by plotting your route by Tim Hortons locations. So I did the most craziest crap I ever did is I worked all day, jumped in a car with next to mine, and then drove 12 hours straight nonstop from Calgary all the way out to Victoria Island. And I tell you what, going through that the pass and stuff, going through over the Coquihalla and stuff like that, man. I mean, at night though, you can cook and book. It was in the summertime. You're behind some semi trucks that know those roads, man. You can cook and book pretty quick through there. But boy, I was tired. That was probably not the smartest thing to do, but you know, needs must. I was 20, so I was in my 20s. I was dumb.
Route to make 450, and this series again. England has flat pitches. If the sun is out, it's easy.
Huh? I don't understand what. I hear that. I've heard that one before. But what did they say? England has flat. What?
450, and this series again. Route to make 450, and this series again. England has flat pitches. If the sun is out, it's easy.
Sorry about that. Kid decided to come and ask me about a plant. Should be in bed because he's got school tomorrow. Sound drop. No, the sound didn't drop. I just took the mic off because I was talking to one of my kids. So I turned my I turned my microphone off so you can hear me tell them to get the butt to bed. It's like 10:30 at night here.
Oh, it's all blocked off, eh? There might be something going on in the park. They have it blocked off here from the police, I guess. We'll have to check out the other side, I guess.
All right, thanks. Get feel this a little bit. I don't know if Regina or like Saskatchewan, like the police are seem to be a lot nicer. But I tell you what, if I was on live, like I was looking at my phone, like reading the chat as Mikey often does, I get proper pulled by the police here, even if it wasn't a hands-free cradle. But you know, sometimes I listen to YouTube videos like while I'm driving. I'm just listening, even though sometimes the video is playing, but I'm not watching it. And even then, there's times I'll turn off my screen because I'm always, unless I got my sat nav on, because I'm always like, can't be bothered. The police like see into the back window and see something playing. You know, I think they had to think that I was looking at it, but you know, even then, you can see Mikey leaning forward right on his phone. So he's reading something. Unless you think it's a sat nav or something.
Oh, is this the one that, see, this is the one I'm supposed to go to, the art gallery. Is that the show they're talking about? All right, I know when it is now for next year. I wonder if it's, no, let me check. Oh, it is there, okay. Okay, let's, a lot of people there. Hopefully I can park somewhere there for a few minutes. Tons of people here. Okay.
I wonder if he's just attention aware.
All right, we go. Hey guys, we just stand right here on the sidewalk, I guess, eh? Notify everybody.
Oh, not too bad.
All right, yeah. I know he's been pulled a few times by the police, but from what I've heard, he's been pulled, but he always seems to get away with no ticket or anything like that. So I don't know if he just kind of blags it and gets around it, and it's got lies, and they can't prove that he was breaking the law. I don't know, but he's often in Moose Jaw, is he? Yeah. I don't know what town he's from. I think he's from just around Regina area, but he said the town, but I didn't quite catch what he said.
I got a question for you, Akiya.
Yeah, no problem, man.
If the ocean's flat, like, where does below?
Well, we don't know because we've only dug miles down.
Yeah.
Where we assume that there's a core there, but there isn't. So if it's flat, there could be a dome around us, like the firmament.
Yeah.
I've actually recorded it myself. And we're in a pressurized system, so there's a dome above us. I don't know what's underneath us.
He has recorded the firmament. If you check out my previous video where I said how the video I did just yesterday, oh, it dropped this morning. I did it yesterday. I actually show what he sees. I actually showed Mikey's observation. Well, his observation from what I took, and then I pan out and show you what he actually has looked at. Now, what he's done is that obviously he uses binoculars, uses his phone. He puts his phone up to his binoculars, zoomed in, and I think he's even admitted he goes on his computer and zooms in, tries to zoom in the stars using his computer. So he's already getting distortion from using subpar optics, being binoculars aren't really meant for astrophotography. Then he's using a phone, and I think his firmament pictures are with an S9, so with a older phone, older camera. Then he's using digital zoom on it, and then he goes on his computer and then zooms in further. So then all you get is more and more artifacts and more distortion. And he thinks he's proved the firmament. Now I did a I have an S24 and I set it up to do astrophotography. So it takes a whole bunch of like long exposure shots and stacks them, and you can see the Milky Way galaxy. And then all I did is just take my that image and zoom straight in it like this on the picture itself, and it looks exactly like Mikey's. And I'll zoom out. What it is, it's the arm of the Milky Way galaxy that we're in, with the stars and the galactic dust and stuff. That's what he's seeing. And he thinks he's seeing the firmament. But if he panned more to the right or more to the left and got out of that, you wouldn't see it anymore. And why? It was because you're not looking straight down in the arm, and all the dust and all the compacting like galaxies and stars and stuff. You're looking further out each way, you wouldn't see that. But he doesn't bother to do this.
Like for example, let's say this is the one point. If I just started traveling from this point, go straight and straight and straight.
Yeah, you'd eventually hit something.
Hit something?
Yeah, wait. Because so from the center of the pizza, out is always south. So you go south this way, south that way, south this way.
If you hit something there, you can't go further away. Right?
Exactly. No.
Why does he never show like the picture have the camera on him talking to somebody? So I want to know what he's pointing at. If he thinks you can hit something when you go down, hits the South Pole, like we try to hit 90 degrees south, that's empirically been proven to be wrong, because there's many different missions that have circumnavigated the globe north to south. You know, there's flights like Pan Am 50. There is the transcontinental expedition that started in 1978, ended in 1982. That went down the Greenwich Meridian, so 0 degrees, all the way down, all by land, went across Antarctica and came back up on the 180th meridian and came back over, went over top of the Arctic, the North Pole, and came back down to London again. And you can look this up. It's called the Transcontinental Expedition. Where's my phone? My thing here. We're going to bring it up here. Trans global. I think it was global. Here we are. It is called the Transglobe Expedition. Transglobe Expedition started in 1979 to 1982. Was the first expedition to make a longitudinal north-south circumnavigation of the globe using only surface transport. British adventurer Sir Ranulph Furness led a team including Oliver Shepherd and Charles A. Burton that attempted to follow the Greenwich Meridian over both land and water. They began in Greenwich in the United Kingdom in September 1979 and traveled south, arriving at South Pole on the 15th December 1980. Over the next 14 months, they traveled north, reaching North Pole 11th of April 1982. Traveling around south once more, they arrived again at Greenwich on 29th of August 1982. It required traversing both the poles and use of boats in some places. Oliver Shepard took part in the Antarctic leg in the expedition. Ginny Finns handled all the communications between the team and the support and ran the pole bases. The planning, so the expedition. And so you can find all the resources here. Here is the further reading. Finnis Sir Ralph 1982. There's a book he wrote called To the Ends of the Earth, Transglobe Expedition. Our first pole-to-pole circumnavigation of the globe. That was done by land, as we mentioned. There's also, he did one in 1982, Circling Earth from Pole to Pole, National Geographic. Virginia Finnis Ralph Boothie, the pole dog, the dog who went to both poles, a Transglobe Expedition. There's also references here for Guinness Book of World Records, biographies, everything. So, there is many things. Here's the expedition. So here's the how it went. They went from, they started Greenwich all the way down. You go around the pole, across Antarctica, Transglobe Expedition. So they went across Antarctica, over to New Zealand, Australia, came back up to the other side, and then they would have come up and over top of the pole. So they went along, came to the other side. I think they hit Hawaii, they hit a few things, went up the west coast of Canada, obviously through Alaska, Northwest Territories, across the North Pole, which there is no land here, it's just water and ice, depending what time of year it is. And then they come straight down to a stop, looks like, is that part of Greenland? Part of Greenland or something, and then it went straight back down to UK again. So this could be easily proven. And it was well documented, and this is just one of the first ones that did it by land. So if Mikey's saying you're going to hit something going south, that is empirically proven to be false. Here's kind of another idea here, flattened out. Here, this might actually show us a bit better. So here's so Ralph Lewis 1979. Now this is 1979 to 82. Going down, around, up to the side of Sydney, and then up across. Then you have Rockwell Polar Flight 1965. They got TAG Transpolar, did that. Once More Orbit in 2019. That's 2009. And there's actually several others. There's like the Flying Tiger. It was the it was called Snowbird, which is in memory of Admiral Byrd, and they actually went one of the first flights to hit every single continent in the world, as well as the landed in Antarctica as well. I actually did a video on that as well. So if you get subscribed to the channel, click the like button, click the thumbs up if you like this video, click the thumbs up if you're in the chat there, help push it an algorithm a bit, and hit the bell so you know when I put up more videos and when I'm going live again.
Nobody's ever flown around the globe this way, only this way, around the Earth. Because they fly straight and level with the horizon. That's the pilot's term, is to fly straight and level.
Like the satellite, those are surrounding like this way. Like if this is a pizza, right?
Yeah.
The satellites are.
Well, if there are satellites, I don't know.
There are satellites.
No, all of our communication is done by cell phone towers.
That's false. There, now majority of our communication is done through undersea cables and stuff like that, but you have Starlink and other communication, including all GPS is done through satellites.
And navigation, cell phone towers. GPS is ground based.
No, it's not.
This is all lie.
Yeah, everything. Oh yeah. No, if we're spinning, if we're spinning 1,000 miles an hour, how do we stay connected with satellites if we're spinning?
Can you guys believe that
Satellites follow us?
Or is that
I don't know what the sun is. I know it circles us. Because in India, we share the sun with you guys at certain times of the year.
Yeah.
But supposedly the sun's supposed to be on this side, like the sun. If my car is the sun, right? You're over here, I'm over there. So how do we see the sun over here? Because you're looking there. How do we both see it? No, it's circulating us like this.
If the sun was on the flat Earth, you'd see the sun 24/7 because a question, something Mike would never actually answer. The question would be, if we can see this, if we can't see the sun, then why can we see the stars in a firmament that are beyond, further than the sun is? Why can you see tiny little light, tiny little stars, but we can't see the sun?
We see with our own two eyes. So the sun's there, it goes like that, goes around to Australia, Europe.
But geographic, and like just everything else, just trigonometry alone, and just the fact of how things work, and how light travels. We know for a fact if the sun was above the Earth, then like on a flat Earth, we'd see the sun off in the distance. I could look out right now, being like 20 to 10 at night, and I'd see the sun over top of America right now. Cathedral Village Arts Festival. I don't know, you're Victoria. I looked that up. I watched the video last weekend, and I don't think he had a booth. He did go to the street arts festival or some sort of festival because he was there, but he's parked on the street, and then he ended up getting like almost in a fight with some guy because some guy didn't want him filming his kid, the guy's kid, as well as he was parked in where he shouldn't be parked. Like he was just beside an entrance to a shopping center. Sorry about that. And then he moved to the other side, and then he went down some back alley and went kind of like behind some booths. If you watch it, he did the live stream of that as well, but I don't think he actually had a booth. He was just setting up his car, as far as I know. There was, if it's a street, if it's one I've seen, which was last weekend, then there was no booth that I've seen. Now there could be a different one. I don't know. Not the one that I've seen of him.
India goes back around Philippines, this goes just like this.
Like you mean like that's a kind of a disc, right?
Well, it's
like,
flat.
It's
well,
flat.
Yeah. So the reason why people say that it could be a disc is because people think space is still there, but space is a complete cartoon. I'm actually suing Canadian Space Agency right now.
You mean like space is nothing, right?
Oh, it's garbage. It's a cartoon. This right here, oh my car.
Space is, well, I don't get the space of the cartoon because I can go outside right now. If the sky is clear, and I can see space. I can see stars. I can take pictures of them.
Is this not? These aren't real stars. These are just little tiny lights. This is a cartoon. That's not a real picture.
This is why Mikey's avoiding me, is because I asked him to show this. I asked him to show me his images of Jupiter and stuff, because he says it's just a light. But then why is it that I can see Jupiter and Jupiter's moons, and probably Saturn? If I go out there, Saturn's still low on the horizon for me, and I had to get up like 3, 4 in the morning to see it. Next month I'd be able to see it probably a bit easier. But I can see all that. So why is it just lights? And then why does Jupiter have tiny little moons that move? Because if I go out there tonight, take a picture of Jupiter and take pictures of Jupiter's moons, and go out there tomorrow night, those moons are a different place. You can see that. I can go every night. And in fact, people have actually done long time lapses of Jupiter, and you can see Jupiter actually rotating, because Jupiter's rotation is much faster than ours is. So over a span of hours, you can actually see Jupiter rotating. So that's not really lights. And I think that's why he's running from me, because I can show all this stuff, and he knows that it'll just completely crush everything he has to say. As well as like Astronomy Live wanted to talk to Mikey, because Mikey says nobody's ever taken video of galaxies, and then Astronomy Live has pictures and video of galaxies on film, and him and I think Sam from Flat Earth Reconnaissance are both running from Astronomy Live, because they know they couldn't hold a candle to him. He's just globe probe them. So.
Yeah, for sure. The thing is, you see there's stars in the sky, right? Yeah, and they all move around the circle. Because we're supposed to be spinning in 3 different directions, right? But the stars never move in relation to their position. They're embedded into the firmament, and they rotate like this.
This is rotating, this part is rotating, the sun.
Challenger.
No, we're stationary, and everything above us is rotating. Yeah, and you see that with the
That sounded like just like a V6 Challenger. It didn't sound like a V8.
Yeah, sure.
The Hemi sounds more.
I've looked into this for
Road
many years,
is not.
10 years now, so I cannot prove the globe to myself. There's just no. The horizon's horizontal. Yeah.
You have a telescope or something?
I got binoculars. Yeah. This right here. This is a picture of the star Sirius. That's a real picture. You look up the star Sirius on Google, it's just a break open. Okay, so this is an actual picture.
That's not a real picture of Sirius. I got pictures of Sirius. I've took myself to look nothing like. And you look almost exactly like what you look online and look up Sirius. My picture looks not too far off that. I've took it with my own telescope, my own planetary camera.
Is a Milky Way or something, the kind of galaxy is?
Yeah, that's in the sky. So Milky Way, we're not in the Milky Way. The Milky Way is destination in the sky.
You're not part of the
No.
You guys have an organization that you work for?
No, I'm just myself. There are millions of people out there.
I know that.
Oh, sure. I was just there a few weeks ago. That's my YouTube channel. Have a look at that. It's all my own content. I do nothing but tell you the honest truth. If I have an opinion on something, I'll tell you my opinion. But I'm very honest. I do my own work.
Oh, yeah, sure. There's a lot of people there.
I think they're the one a few years ago. I used to be in the some food. I already ate, but I don't think I need any more food. But sweet. Now what do? There might be some more people. I should just probably stick around here. Oh, I wasn't even recording. I had the camera directed the other way. But anyways, we had a good conversation there. I hope you guys heard it enough. Yeah, passed out some more flyers, which is good. I wish I had the camera pointed towards me during that conversation. Sorry, guys. It's hard to see in this bright sunlight. Yeah, Nate, that guy was cool. Binoculars. So that's good. We got lots of traffic, like foot traffic coming through here.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen most of that live where he went to the U of S astronomy setup and like almost kind of night. You know some of them, do you? He wanted to. He set up his tried to set up his binoculars and then argued with somebody else who was setting up their telescope, and then he demanded to see a galaxy, but to see deep sky, probably where they were. I don't know exactly how much light pollution there was. Even to see a galaxy, even in dark skies, unless you have a fairly decent sized setup, you need to have long exposure shots. You know, you have to stack them because they're not super bright. You need like a bit of a setup. That's something I'm hoping to do. I'm hoping to get like a tracking mount. I have a EQ mount, and I'm hoping to get like a declination. Whatever the motor for the. Sorry, I'm still kind of don't know all the terminology yet, but the motor for the mount at the speed that the Earth rotates, and I can hopefully get some longer exposure. And then there is a astronomy club not too far from me, as well as a observatory that can actually go up there, and you can stand outside the observatory on the hill and actually look and see stuff. So I'm hoping to see that. But yeah, the whole thing with the ER Victoria is that Mikey isn't interested. You say they could definitely help him and show him exactly what he denies, but he doesn't want to see it. He does not want to see that. Like I said, Astronomy Live has offered to come around, like show him stuff. I think Redrick, who has a fairly decent astronomy setup, they've both offered to help him and like talk to him, like me, and like maybe kind of give him some tips. He doesn't want it. He's not interested. Even I don't know a lot, but I know a tiny bit. Like I know enough to he could probably get some better shots with his setup. Because I started out with using just a cheaper refractor telescope and with a cell phone mount to put on, and I learned things. I was making mistakes like Mikey, where I was overexposing. I was getting loads of aberration, like he has for his Sirius and stuff. But just between him and I knew what I was getting wasn't good, and I knew I had things to learn, and I researched it and found different ways and watched different things, and figured out a way how to make it work. And I started getting a lot more better stuff. And then through that, I upgraded my equipment. I went and got myself a bigger telescope. I got myself a planetary camera, and now I can get a lot better stuff. And I'm looking at upgrading my telescope. Like, I'm gonna do a few bits to it to try and make it a bit more efficient. So, unlike Mikey, I know that I'm not at the, I know I get some results, but I know the results I get could be better, and I still have things to learn. Mikey thinks he knows everything, and thinks because he's seen something he's pointed at there through his telescope, through his binoculars, and his phone, and he thinks that that's it, that's what it looks like. But he's even admitted, because he's changed phones from the S9, he's got the S21 Ultra or something, and he goes, I can't get the same observation again. So no, you can't, because now you have a different phone. There's probably better sensors, probably different, better, probably has a little bit AI to it. I don't think the S21 does. I know the S24 does. And it now knows that it's got to clear out the observation. It's got to clear that stuff out to get better shots. So he denies all this. Like I said, he does not want to learn. He's not interested. He could have learned a lot at the UOS, but it's he went in there. Even if you watch him look around some of the setups, and he's just calling garbage, this and that, blah blah. He's just bashing it all because he thinks he knows it all already. He'll never learn.
Lots of people here, guys.
Mikey's too close-minded to ever learn anything astrophotography. If you look up Astrobiscuit, who's a guy who lives in London, does loads of astrophotography. He's got tons and tons of cameras. He does some gorgeous work. And Mikey and Sam from Flat Earth Reconnaissance did a video in which they called everything, said everything he did was fake, without actually watching the video and knowing what he was doing. I might actually cover. I'm gonna find that video, and I might cover it on my Wednesday one. So, Waco Wednesday. So look for that one. I get skipped into this a bit.
Yeah, lots of people around here.
Oh, it's make you walking around like a weirdo.
I could hover around the car here and. Oh, good to see you there. Yeah, they have this thing every year. You can go there, get free food, and I already ate, but I don't need to eat anymore. So yeah, we got a good setup here as usual. I'll just show you. Of course, the firmament sign is at the back of the car, sitting on the back wiper. Were they honking at me? I don't know.
I don't know if everybody's seen it, but Mike from the Trunk Debunk Show is actually looking at buying or setting up his car to be the Globemobile, and he wants to go out and do globe activism to counter Mikey Smith's activism. So quite funny to see. I think he's gonna live stream that too, I think he's just taking a piss out of Mikey Smith, but interesting to see. Also, if anybody's interested, check out the YouTube channel Unfornicated. He just came out with a video talking about the logistics and the cost it would be for the ice wall thing, because all the flat earthers think that it's protected by like all these aircraft carriers and stuff like that, and radar and stuff all around the whole ice wall, which is like over 60,000 miles in circumference. Check out Unfornicated and give him a sub as well, because he did a pretty good video there and really broke it down and then tore the flat earth ideology and arguments apart on that one.
Whoa. Yeah, you're watching live. You're sneaky. Good job, man.
I'm just watching you. I'm just worried. Good job.
Good job, buddy. He's watching me live right from the car. So yeah, hopefully we can talk to a few people. a wider view of the sky. I don't want to see more of the sky. I want to see less of the sky with my binoculars, and then zoom in with my...
Yeah, binoculars don't actually show, they show a wider view, because he's only doing like a 20 times zoom on them, so.
My cell phone on the binoculars, and voila, that's how I get the picture of the real star on the back of my car.
You know, that's how you get loads of like,
So he's enjoying himself, waiting for his family to get in the car.
Artifacts, everything else. As you get loads of like digital artifacts and a lot of aberration stuff like that. So he's pushing his optics too far. He's only got 20 times 80, so it's like a 80 millimeter lens, and he's 20 times zoom. That's all he's got. So I have a 70 by 700 millimeter, and his refractor telescope. It's 125 times zoom, and then I have my my Astromaster 130, which if you look up that, the maximum that's 307 times zoom.
Go over there and get some samosa. Samosa and some of that. I can never remember what the orange chicken is called, or the red chicken, or whatever you want to call it. So we'll just... I think it runs through Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, something rather like that. So we'll head out to the East Indian Pavilion. Cartoon catalogs that the space agencies give out. We've too, you know.
Let's skip through this a bit.
So now they can show us which map works better. This one, flat Earth map for flying over a plane or a curve. Which one works best? Obviously, the one on the right works best.
No. It's only because he doesn't understand how aircraft work, how they operate, how they maintain their orientation to the Earth.
But if they need some explanation, we've got that to go. Did you try rear camera for the flip issue? No, it's only this, the front facing camera. It's the only one
Yes, because that's how the camera is designed.
that does it. Supposedly that's what YouTube says, is that's what it does. But a month ago I was filming live and it was not doing that, doing this flip thing. So I'm gonna have to message them back and see what else they can come up with. But
It's not YouTube. He's still convinced it's YouTube. It's not. He probably had a setting on his camera where he was like stopping the mirroring. So not like he's actually interested in learning, because you know people have tried to tell him, but
cool. Well, that's good. I drove by the park and I didn't come at the end. Not every globe you can buy with more detail. Yeah, well, even on the flat Earth map, there's supposed to be thousands of islands in the Philippines, but yet they're not labeled or shown on any map. Okay, so where do we live? That's the question.
you wouldn't label those islands because they're probably not significant enough and big enough, or even probably even populated to have. So it'd be the Filipino islands, because there's so many tiny little ones. It's just, you have to think of space. Like a map is only going to be so big and have so much space. To have all those, the words that have to be so jumbled together, you wouldn't be able to distinguish them all. They just don't label them because they're not significant enough. They label the major ones where they have major landmass, major population centers, stuff like that. Now, if you had a much bigger map, then you couldn't label all those little ones. And sometimes they may do, or these larger ones may have more significance, so they have the room. It's all about spacing. But flat earthers don't often comprehend things like scale and space, or even three-dimensional, or even 3 dimensions. They'll only think in 2 dimensions.
Lots of people here today, guys. I should have given one of my flyers. I'll give him one of my flyers if he wants one, I guess. He keeps walking away. Keeps walking away. He's on the phone, so maybe I'll get him in a minute.
Let's just see here. Sikhs in here.
So again, guys, doing share. I don't know what the hell this is. We've got some more cartoons here. I don't know what the hell this is.
If I have to normally say what the picture is.
And then they always like using this kind of a thing for some of their pictures. To me, it looks like a pitted windshield, and they shone a flashlight on the opposite side. So that's what it looks like to me. This is just a cartoon here. I don't know what that is, but
Well, it says right there. A red within
it's garbage.
and cold world. Red and white and cold world. There's a picture of a planet.
Like a tire.
So now he's actually filming it, but now he's got too fucking far away to actually hear what he says.
I believe that, but I have a question right now. When we are on the sea, they show us that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they're trying to brainwash us even right in front of the plane. Yeah, when the plane's actually flying.
Hey, CK, how's it going? Nice to see ya.
Yeah, well, yeah, sure. But that Bible states that everything's flat level. Yeah, yeah.
He was talking about just Sikhs. He's talking about the Bible. Funny.
Yeah, oh, for sure. It's easily proven. We've flat earthers have one.
Why did I go looking for that?
I don't know. To make us feel like we're not worth anything. You know, life is meaningless.
Yeah, he's at some sort of like East Indian kind of like festival, and they've come over because they're obviously very curious because this is some wacko over there, and it's a bit curious. Good to see you too, CK.
Blah blah blah. You know, you pay your taxes.
Fortunately, as soon as Mikey's got me shadow banned on his channel, he won't let me. I tried to comment the other day when he was doing this live stream, and it wasn't showing up because he's got me banned.
What is it?
Yeah, so yeah, no, airplane. The ground is always below the airplane. So if you put the ground below the airplane,
Philippines maritime.
flies like this. No, gravity doesn't exist. That's just a theory. Things fall due to buoyancy and density. So if they're lighter than air, they rise. If they're heavier, they fall.
Oh, Mikey's gonna be feeling. He's probably getting a massive buzz here. Probably getting a little bit of a stiffy. Thinking all these people coming over. He's starting to get all excited. His brain's gonna explode here in a second.
100%. I know it. Well, for one thing, we're not spinning. We're told we're spinning at 1,000 miles an hour. And we're whirling around.
I don't know if the Sikh religion actually believes Earth is flat. There are some religious ones. Curiosity. Let's see here. Hey, Gemini, how's it going? Just on my Curious UK Debunks video live stream. Say hello to everybody.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. What's on your mind?
Does the Sikh religion, they believe that the Earth is flat?
No, Sikhism does not believe the Earth is flat. Their scriptures describe the Earth as round and discuss concepts like gravity. Do you have any other questions about Sikhism?
No, is there any other East Indian religion that believes the Earth is flat?
While the vast majority of religions don't promote a flat earth belief, there are some small groups that do. Do you want to know more about them?
No, it's okay. Say hi to everybody on my live stream. I'm live right now on my Curious UK Debunks YouTube channel.
Hey everyone in the chat. It's great to be here with you all. What are we discussing today?
We're discussing flat Earth. How people can believe in it.
That's a great. Yes, flat Earth might be interesting.
Yeah, the group have been asked by Mikey about gravity, and Mikey told them gravity was just a theory. Yeah, that's been proven over and over and over again. The creation stories, unlike some of the other religions, you could live in houses. The creation story that details the formation of the shape of the Earth. Oh. That's right, everybody listen to CK here. Smash that like button if you're in here. Help push out the algorithm, and subscribe if not subscribed yet, and hit the bell notification and comment down below. Thanks for coming in.
I know.
I wish you had the camera a little bit closer. I would like to have heard some of this conversation. I hit it 3 times, yes.
Oh, yeah, there's one.
Finally.
Now, if you want to watch some of the content, I've actually recorded the actual stars. I have a picture of it on the back of the car. But that's there on my YouTube channel here.
It's my guys?
No.
Like somebody's sponsoring you?
No, bro. I just do this all.
You work something else?
No, just this. Yeah. And so it's just not me, there's millions of them.
Traveling like the world? You're rich?
Western Canada. And we're trying to get to like a few.
Yeah, CK, I did actually hear him say that on, I think it was on this live here. He said he's looking at getting like a lapel mic so you can actually hear him. So that would be a lot better. Be interesting here.
Two friends of ours are trying to get towards you guys because there's a billion of you guys. And we need.
The question is, CK, do you think he'll actually be able to get it to work properly? Because he doesn't seem to figure out that his selfie camera on his phone makes everything mirrored. So it'd be interesting if you can figure out how to get the camera to work, the microphone to work.
The people to help you do that. People all they want is kids. See, NASA is satanic. All they want is brainwash. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, let's hope he does. Let's hope he keeps filming all his progress on this Canadian Space Agency lawsuit, and then reads everything he gets back when he gets a phone call or letters off the he gets a he gets a call or letters off the Canadian Space Agency, like off the legal department or the Attorney General. Yeah, actually, that is true, CK. He had to review a video on how to video on how to operate a PDF. Good point. Yeah, can't wait. Hi, Big Fish. How's it going, mate?
You have been taught this thing from the
secondary level. Like our secondary education, they already tested.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, so it's hard to believe these things, you know.
Yeah, sure, I know. Yeah, we've been all been pushed on it.
Brainwashed, like the Al Qaeda.
Yeah. Well, exactly. So, if sea level is a term too, eh? Everything in elevation is related to sea level. So all of this water, all of this ocean is level.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do we get...
Level doesn't mean flat. I know flat earthers always fucking confuse this shit. Level and flat are not the same thing.
How do we get it to boom around the curve, you know?
Nice
Sure.
to meet you.
Yeah, for sure.
You gain 4 subscribers now.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah. Sweet. That was a good one, guys. See? I need more pictures of my stars, man. Sweet. I'm glad I pulled out that globe and
I was interested to see if they're gonna like throw them away.
the airplane. Yeah, I might be here a while, guys. I'll stick around here for another hour or so. I wish I were. But there's lots of... We'll get a... few people to...
It does seem to be attracting a crowd, so that'll make Mikey happy.
Yeah, lots of people checking it out. Oh. Look at this. I'm the main attraction here.
Yeah, crazy people tend to attract a crowd. Yeah, Big Fish, that's a good point. And I think it has been explained to him several times that sea level isn't the same everywhere. I mean, he doesn't realize. Ask him to go to Newfoundland and check out the tides there and tell me that sea level is level or flat. Yeah, good point, Kiwi Bush. Yes.
See, and this is the way to do it, guys. See how I'm away from my car? It allows them to come close up to the information without being pressured, you know, or being uncomfortable. If they want to ask me questions, they'll come up to me and ask them. We need them to look at the information, think about a few things,
And check out the crazy. Check out the derp.
Canuck, good to see you there. Try to keep up with the chat here. ZHK.
No, Big Fish, I don't think Sikhs would share. He even mentioned he was talking about the Bible. I was like, Mikey, do you not realize you're talking to a bunch of people that are Sikhs? They don't follow the Bible. They're not Christians. He'd be blown away if he's seen some of the gods of the Sikh religion.
Kim. Yeah, they said I got 4 more subscribers, so we got to keep getting onto these East Indians and letting them know what the truth is would be fantastic. So lots of people around.
Scrub through this a bit faster. I can't do this whole video tonight, people, but we'll go through and see what we can get.
there's still hours difference anywhere in Canada or any other country in the world. There's going to be 3 hours difference anywhere in the world. So there's going to be 3 hours difference between, you know, Ontario and Western Canada and Vancouver. You know, so it's the exact same thing. And then from LA to Miami, you know, same thing. Doesn't make Australia special. It's just stating the facts that that happens everywhere in the world. 3 hours difference of anything.
Yeah, but the flat Earth model, it doesn't work like it does in the globe. The globe accounts for why time zones are the way they are, and the flat Earth model falls apart. Even the size of Australia falls apart. The flat Earth model just can't explain why Australia's size is bigger than Russia, but in reality, we measure Russia is far bigger than Australia, or why Australia is far bigger than the United States, and yet the United States is 300 miles wider than Australia. They can't seem to comprehend this. No worries there, Kiwi Bush. Indian Ocean GI Low. Yeah, Kiwi, I'm off the air for a little bit here, man. I had a friend come around on moving Thursday night, and we got into a bunch of Bacardi and stuff like that. And I was suffering for a day or two after that.
Yeah, I'm looking for the curvature. Not on the belly, I'm looking for curvature on the horizon. And we are definitely not spinning at 1,000 miles an hour, folks.
I like Mikey to explain then Bob Nodel's experiment where he measured 15 degrees per hour with the ring laser gyroscope, or how mechanical gyroscopes actually measure the rotation of the Earth, or any actually almost any aeronautical gyroscope will measure the rotation of the Earth. Big Fish, why is it horizontally opposed instead of opposed? Because I think because Mikey can't spell opposed. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, like that's nice. Yeah, everybody has the different work shift patterns, but
We have to get something to drink. They do have drink.
yeah, I don't think Mikey's very PC. So.
Drinks over there, but I need to be by my car.
That's simple, eh? Oh, is that a CK? I hadn't heard that one. I just thought he just simply just couldn't spell opposed, so spelled it opposed. It's opposed. So Mikey goes through through this and how he hates the English language and spells it that way. I don't know. Lots of derp. Yeah.
So yeah, we talked to half a dozen people at least already. 7, 6, 7, 8.
I can kind of see why Mikey's never been married or anything like that. And it's probably a good thing he says he's never had kids, and it's probably a good reason for that, you know.
Whatever it is.
Imagine Mikey being a dad.
Again, none of these people know about a debate going on. I wish you guys luck with your debates. But...
Yeah. I think the whole thing, you know, if anybody's seen that whole flat earthers always refer to the stupid thing with the Zen versus Garcia lawsuit, and they think that flat earth was proven in that, and none of them have bothered to even glance at the whole lawsuit, to what it was all about, which is in great detail. It's easy to find on the on internet, especially if you put in Zen versus Garcia lawsuit, and so they all think that the courts have ruled in favor of flat Earth and said the Earth is flat, and none of them actually realized that it was nothing to do with that. It was all to do with just a competition and were the rules followed or not, because obviously entering that the Glover agreed to the rules. So I think Mikey's got this false sense of security that he's going to be able to sue the Canadian Space Agency and then not NASA, because he thinks that the courts have already set a precedence that the Earth is actually flat and that space must be obviously then be fake. So that being said, I think he's got this false sense of security that he thinks, he said to many people, yeah, I'm going to sue them and I'm going to win easily. But it's, you know, it's so easy to disprove everything he shows, because he's going to show some blurry, really bad photos and say, see, I proved that the space is fake. And then the Canadian Space Agency is going to be like, oh, dude, we just launched a rocket like 2 days ago, went to space. And that'll be the end of that. In fact, I'm pretty sure, and I might just show you right at the end here, yeah, guess what? You know, the flat earthers going on, Katy Perry, this, and it's all fake. Yeah, New Shepard launched New Shepard 32 just like 2 days ago.
Waste of time debates. Remember, debates are all set up, hey guys? So all the super chats go to these guys doing these debates. They just sit there and talkity-talk when they know the Earth is flat anyways, but they're going to debate you anyways and waste more time. So, ouch.
And Mikey hates debates because he knows he can't. And he can't support his claims. That's why he refuses to even talk to people like me.
Debates, they just sit there and talkity-talk when they know the Earth is flat anyways, but they're going to debate you anyways and waste more time. So, ouch.
Good point. Yeah, he's next to the horizon. He's as opposed, it's the opposed opposite to it.
And some of these people have their parents with them, like the really old generation from India, which is, I like when they're listening too. You know, it's like a pretty big thing, you know.
And Mikey doesn't realize that the religion actually doesn't believe in the flat Earth, and in fact talks about gravity and the spherical nature of the Earth.
And see, those guys were understanding the whole plane issue that I was showing to me on the hood of the car. They pointed right to the hood.
They're understanding it. They're simply just humoring you because it's funny. You can see them laughing and chatting to each other as they walked away.
So, it's a good thing to have that flat Earth map on the car. I would highly recommend doing it to your car. It's not expensive to do. Just get it done professionally.
Horizontally adjacent.
Of course, I was going to use a magnet.
Hey, Spin, how's it going there? Nice to see you in the chat there. Welcome in.
Because my hood's aluminum, so I forgot about that the hard way. And there you go. Yeah, watching you exactly witness to people the truth, to more rewarding. Yeah, good point, yeah. That's a good point. Wouldn't mind going to get something to drink. I really like to try. Hundreds
yeah,
anyways.
Let's get into this a bit. He's yammering on.
Walking that way than this way. The parking lot extends all the way to over here. Mike's in the park. I bet you the whole police force in this city knows who I am. Because I've given
honey curlers. Dude, I love honey curlers. Don't tease me like that.
Times. Probably lots of people phoning and complaining. We got this guy in the park again. Man, see, like when that party, see, when I have my phone away, see, I've done this so long, I know my...
That's a good point, Kiwi Bush. $100 US to put that map on the hood. And $10,000 devaluation of said car. Yeah, very cheap auction.
My mistakes as I'm making them, because I'm a freaking professional at this. So when my phone is far away from me, I don't want to leave the group that I'm talking to, because it might give them a break to walk away. And
dude, that car is just freaking like absolutely freaking caked in like flat earth derp. So That car's worth maybe $20.
I don't want to do that. So I'm hoping that the phone will pick me up. But if I had a microphone on me, Bluetooth, that would work perfect. That way you can at least hear our conversation, you know, so I've got to get that soon. That would be so nice to have.
Big Fish has got a point there. Mikey, I'm pretty sure he's trying the welfare. So yeah, you know, all this stuff, you know, he's like $100 here, this and that, you know, do you realize he's filed yesterday, the day before this, so a couple days ago, he filed on Saturday his stuff for the Canadian Space Agency. He's done his PDF through the e-filing. He sent it back, and he says it's going to cost a few $100s to pay for this. So you're welcome, Canadian Space Agency. You have now paid for Mikey Smith to sue your own government. Let's get on that there, eh? Fucking hell. The irony behind it is awesome.
A little bit more professional. I don't know what I'm going to do at home because I'm hoping to get a new laptop in the next month or so. So I would like to have some kind of I don't want to wear a headset because I feel dorky when I wear those. And but whatever, I might get a separate microphone, you know, that some people use. But we'll see. I want to like make sure everything's professional.
Yeah, I see spin like Mikey thinks everybody should be doing like flat Earth activism. And he'd love to the Chester Flat Earth group society out in about an hour from where I live. I will go out there again and I'll see if I can find them. They like to set up the little table in the middle of town, like the middle of downtown, and have their signs up doing activism. So Mikey'd be fully approval of them.
You can hear me, good quality, you know, stuff like that. And then eventually, if I ever do get any cash from this space agency, that's going to be a whole different story. I will have my own sound studio. Mikey's
already spending that money. That's gonna be great when he gets so freaking absolutely freaking like smacked by some freaking a letter from the law.
Big 40-inch.
Big freaking massive huge like letter from the legal department that's like absolutely rips apart his case. It says he's welcome to take on the court, but he's going to lose.
Curved monitor to look at. Well, that's hypothetically speaking right now. Earbuds would work. Yeah, I got earbuds. Yeah, I should test that out too. Just not with me.
Yeah, a lot of earbuds like mine, they have like a speaker, you know, installed in them. So I have the ability to do live streams on my phone now, so I might do some where I go out and do some astrophotography and stuff like that. So if I do, then I'll try that and see how well it works. We'll see how, you know, we'll see if it works.
I don't know if have I ever filmed like that before? I'll have to do a test day, like set up my phone, and then like I can do that later this week and set up the phone, walk away from my phone, like go into the washroom or something and keep talking, see if you guys can still hear me. So that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't know if it actually works like that because I've tried to see if I can just record videos using just my earbuds. That I know I can like talk to like a phone call, Bluetooth, and they don't seem to work like that. But it's a setting I'm missing.
Yeah, we've got, hey, like I said, my car's out here, people can read it. There's already been more than 2 dozen.
Everybody do what Big Fish said there, man. Make sure to smash that like button. Hit it 3 times. Smash it that hard. And make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the and hit the bell icon so you know I'm going to go live or put up a new video. I do try to put up videos on a regular basis. So continue on
people
here.
Walking by my car and looking at it, reading it, taking pictures, stopping to talk to me. So cool. So I'll have to remember this for next year. I did that, so I'm just before I went to Vancouver. I was doing it in 2017-ish. So this is not my first rodeo. I know what the hell I'm doing.
He's just cruising by there.
I've got the intensity, I've got the knowledge, I've got the power, the everything. I know what I'm doing. Been through this.
And yet he doesn't. Funny.
Many times. Many freaking times.
Yeah, Icy Spin, good point. He's got to learn 5 times you get 3 likes. Oh yeah, Icy Spin, you can try that. Hit the like button 5 times. Yeah, well, apparently Mikey Smith, Icy Spin, has he watched a video on how to do PDFs and how to file them. So yeah, he's all good to go. He watched a YouTube video, just like how he learned about flat Earth. Yeah, Mikey thinks he's a success.
I actually wouldn't mind going to get something to eat over there, a drink. I might have to go to the dollar store and get some water. Forgot to do that. And I wish, of course, they're going to have all the entrances on the backside cut off too, so I wish I... But we've got enough. We're waking them up. See, you know, there is an open space up there.
He's not very good at like pre-planning. If he's gonna go out and do like his flat Earth activism, you think he'd make sure that, you know, have a cooler, have a few drinks in there, have a bit of food, you know, to make sure that he can you know, put in the work, put in the hard grift. But his link. His link in on YouTube with the first 2 results. Oh yeah. The oppose is very effective. Oh, there you are.
There isn't there. I should park over there. There's more people. Of course, then when I move over there, they're going to start walking over here.
I suppose you spell something different that doesn't actually work on anything else, then it links to your stuff.
Oh, I could still park over there. And you see, none of these guys laugh, you know? They shut up or they come over and talk to me, you know?
Oh no, they're laughing. He just wasn't seeing it.
They're not morons like the whiteys running around. Oh, I heard cartoon in the distance. The yellow and orange. It's a good comparison, eh?
Yeah.
I think it was these 2 guys here, Bert and Ernie here. Right there, they...
I know, I see Spin. He's too much of a freaking muppet to realize it's his fucking selfie camera that's flipping it. Nothing to do with YouTube whatsoever. And then Mikey will never learn because he just doesn't want to.
Orange and the yellow. I wish I was still driving Uber. That was kind of fun. It was good money if you wanted to work the hours, get to meet a whole pile of people. I made $400 in one day, one evening actually. That was when the football game was on. You work your own hours. If you want to take a week off, take a week off. It was pretty cool. I just said, okay, I'm logging off of Uber. I'm driving to Vancouver. Sorry, I'll talk to you in a few days, I guess. May have another customer here. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. Maybe he's just looking for something. More people going that. Oh, somebody. No, I can park there. I need to park over at the tree.
It's sick to think that he's used all the taxpayers' money and everything to do up his car like that, to make all his flyers and everything, and the Canadian taxpayers have paid for everything, as well as the paying for him to sue the Canadian Space Agency.
He's there. Everybody angles that way. There's an entrance over here, people. Use this entrance. Come take some pictures. Of course they can. But they know who I am. Yes, I do know that I spelt opposed correctly. And yes, I do know that I spelt...
Hold on, he talks about
They're like,
that.
who's Factoid? But they know who I am. Because it's written on the billboard. And yes, I do know that I spelt opposed correctly. No, I didn't. I just spelt it like the way you say it. Because I'm mocking the English pathetic language that we speak. Just like Toys R Us spelt their words wrong. And yet, it's on the side of the building.
Yeah, imagine that, big fish. Like, call Uber and get Mikey Smith to sit yammering on, telling you how all of his crazy ideas. I suppose it'd be funny to listen to, it'd give you an interesting ride. You could sit there and like listen to some go, fuck, that driver was freaking cuckoo. Wow. Yeah.
Remember, I have a 7-watt laser, not laser. I do not have a laser.
I'm pretty sure laser can be spelled with a Z or S. Man, he freaking loses his shit when he came to UK and realized that tires is spelled with a Y, not an I.
And if your name is Dan, and I said, well, it was Dan's phone number. What letter did I say at the end of that word? Z. Dan Z. So why is there not a Z? And why do we put...
Because you pronounced it wrong, because Dan's, not Dan's phone number, it's Dan's phone number. You're just pronouncing it incorrectly.
Put an S. Because I love mocking English language. It's completely stupid and moronic.
Because you don't know how to speak it.
That's why it's so hard to learn.
Just like it's not horizontally opposed, it's horizontally opposed. It's actually spelled with O, it's opposed. Yeah, the way he spells, depends on how to spell color.
Because we do not say horizontally opposed.
Apostrophe S.
Opposed.
Or apostrophe nouns, Mikey.
Z.
Apostrophe S. S. Oh. Possessive nouns, Mikey.
Cool, guys. Nope.
Oh, fuck.
I'm getting hungry.
Grab this a bit more side. I'm getting a little bit sidetracked here.
On a perfect globe, we should be. You are a glober. Do your homework. Perfect globe. We should. Love cake. No, there is not. On a perfect globe, we should be. You are a glober. Do your homework. Whoa, Joe. Good to see you there, buddy. Holy cow, I'm sweating.
Yes, he answered that question, so he's just mocking it because he doesn't know how to pronounce the words correctly. It's not the English language is stupid, it's that Mikey doesn't know how to speak it correctly.
We might push away from here. 2:30.
That's a good question, Big Fish. Next time he's on live, ask him, see what he says.
Wonder if there's more on the other.
All right, I see spin. Yes, of course. He doesn't believe in flat Earth. He knows it's flat. That's why we can trust him.
No, there's more times. Is there not? One person says it doesn't mean they're right, right, guys? And again, just because one person says it doesn't mean they're right, right, guys?
Why does he put his camera right in front of his freaking AC vent?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea because I am basically in India right now, so we got to get this shit out.
he up to now? Yeah, well, yeah, I'd say the kiwi bush. I just think the end, I think if he sits in his car, he's gonna have that blowing on him. Are we not? We're still gonna, unless he's got, I suppose, unless he's got like the filter on it. That wouldn't you still hear some of that? It depends on how much he's got blowing on him, but yeah, Bluetooth mic would make things probably a bit better if he gets a proper one, because he moans and crabs about his webcam. Because he's got like a cheaper one that doesn't shift its focus, and then he moans and crabs about it. So
Sweat. Just in case. Every time I want to go somewhere, people arrive. It's funny.
oh, look, the lady's giving them.
So these are my other flyers that I pass out. Prove me wrong papers.
Oh man, I would love to get a hold of one of them. I need to chat with him and break it down each one piece by piece for him. His face.
Walk up and down the sidewalk here and do it. There's a Tesla.
Decided to put his garbage on other people's cars.
Me. And this is all taxis here.
I see spin. Yeah, the only thing I'd want to like have one like him hand one to me and then just go through it point by point and just pretty much just debunk everything right in front of his face. Because if I did like got one and like somebody email one to me, I could go through it piece by piece. It's supposed to make me a good video, but he would never see it. So yes, I am Icy Spin. I am on Discord. I just started Discord the other day because I thought, oh, why the hell not? So yeah, for sure. I do have Discord. I put the link in the description of this video, and I think I put it in some other videos as well. I mean, not, but it's definitely in the link of this video. So yeah, for sure, mate. Yeah, if you got one, yeah, just put it on my Discord, and I can always throw the chat. I can throw it in the chat if anybody wants to go on my Discord. That would be cool. I would appreciate that. My Discord? No, come on. I thought I had it on here, but I do, but what do I? Oh yeah, let me just pop into my Discord and I'll get that. If I remember how to use this. The link to my Discord there. Anybody wants to come in there, join me on Discord here. You can put things up, send little messages, and I'll respond to you as much as I can. Let's continue on with this. We'll go for a little bit longer, but another 15 minutes, and I need to get off because I gotta get up and get stuff done.
Yeah, all the cameras on the Teslas record everything around them all the time, continuously, so I'm not going to go there.
Actually, folks, I'm going to leave this a run for a little bit. We'll have a little fun chat in the chat. I just got to switch something over here, so I'll be right back.
I can maybe flash my flyer in front of the cameras, so he'll at least have that documented. Yeah, you betcha, man. Yeah, you're gonna spread the truth, buddy.
All right.
I'll give you one of these too. If I can get it apart. Oh, there's a couple.
Thanks,
awesome.
buddy.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, no problem. Sweet, they even wanted one for me. Yeah, I like this. I like this sculpture. They're not stupid. Two more. Let's get this one here.
Sorry, yeah, I didn't have the microphone on. Oh, so Mikey's still putting out his shite, and I don't think he quite understands. I mean, I think people get this stuff off him because they're curious, but that's about it. Still putting his garbage around, eh?
There we go, guys. I passed out a few.
Check it out in a minute.
If I had to cash this entire parking over a year with one section, hundreds every day. Hundreds every day. Oh, I still had some in my pocket. I forgot. Okay, I'll walk down the street, I guess. They were even thanking me for the flyers. What the hell? What's up with that, eh? So, yeah. What else do we do, huh? Again, I will repeat what I say all the time. Does anybody see David Weiss out there anywhere? No, he hides behind a computer. Because he ain't got no testicles. They're inverted. And this is the art gallery in behind me here. This is where I'm going to be.
Yeah, Crazy Razzie. Like I said, there's a flyer society. It's like a town I go to every once in a while. And I've seen them there with their little table set up and all their stuff. And I really, next time there, if I see them, I'm gonna definitely go and get a flyer off them and ask some questions. I'm gonna like set my live stream and have it streamed just to kind of see what goes on, because it might be kind of fun. Yeah, Mikey's gonna have to take Dave's balls, yeah. And Flyer Dave probably doesn't give two freaking flying F's about him.
Eventually putting my Star Sirius out on display, hopefully at some point in my life.
Oh, there it is.
Well, we can come back, I guess, at some point, or just drive around. Drive around this parking lot for a while. Because I need some air.
Icy Spin, I just downloaded that flyer, so I'll go through it a little bit here, and we'll have a little laugh, see if we can break it down. Maybe do a video on it, just to do something kind of fun to do. So, thanks for that, buddy.
Air conditioning.
Yeah, more blurriest than serious, yeah.
Alright, what do we got here? Some people troll every live stream, yep. We will just cruise on the parking lot area here, I guess.
Oh, yeah, you got seatbelt on, nice and secure.
Talk to them as we're driving by.
Obviously, it's an ex-professional driver. Mikey knows how to put a seatbelt on correctly.
Some of these people are... Oh, what's this guy doing here? You want a pamphlet? You want a pamphlet, buddy? You want a pamphlet?
Yeah.
Oh, you're looking for me?
I am also believe in this, so
Yeah,
that's why. Yeah.
yeah, 100%. Check out my YouTube channel there.
Okay.
I got awesome content.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, good to meet you guys. See, he's even like waving me down. Like I thought he was gonna jump me. See, people know stuff here. Tell your friends and family, man. Serious, like. See, I almost left. But this is where most of the people are coming from.
Hold on there. I just see something Icy Spin posted up. I don't know if anybody's aware of this, but yo to what? How's it going? Hello all. Hello you. If you be Matters Now channel is no longer more breaking news regarding original channel creator known as Max is live on his personal channel discussing now. I didn't see this. Oh crap. It's getting, I'd cover that, but it's getting kind of late. Really? Icy Spin, if you want to put up, is it Max? Icy Spin, is Max's channel the M.6? I usually see him in. Is that his channel that he's put up on? Because I'll definitely have a look at that. Shame to hear that, because he's worked hard for Matters Now. I did notice Ozian didn't seem to be on there like ever. It's always Max is always on it, so that's and Max is working hard to try to to push that and grow that platform.
I think I'm gonna sit over here. I'm getting thirsty. I need some water.
All right, is M.6 D? Yeah, that was I couldn't remember. There's a D at the end. That's right, Max. Channel. All right, I'll definitely check that out. Thanks.
Back up. No, that's good. Yeah, I think I better get out and. This is where most of the people are walking to for some reason.
All right, yeah, all right, buddy. I'll definitely have a look at that.
Well, of course, most of the parking lot goes over here too, so that makes sense. Yeah, let's just park here for a minute or two, or a lot more than a minute.
NPPX. Yeah, so that is a shame because Max did do a lot of work for that channel to help grow it. I didn't know that Ozion was even thinking of giving it to him. Honestly, I kind of thought maybe it was like they both owned it, or Ozion just kind of didn't bother. But yeah.
No, I'm good.
Just forgive me on Discord a little bit though. Sorry, I'm still trying to learn how to use Discord. So yeah. A 16-year-old told me a little bit about it.
No, you're not good because you think you live in a ball. just even saying that sounds retarded, right, guys? I live on a ball. Oh boy.
But as opposed to I live on a dirt pizza covered by a salad bowl.
Oh. See, I believe. I hate that word. I believe. I believe it too. Well, believe. They've got. I don't know what this is. I don't know if you guys can see this, but they've got. I don't know what this is. This is supposed to be the globe, I guess. Maybe. Oh, is this Mars? I don't know what this is. But that's some kind of massive curve on this cartoon here. So.
Oh, it's probably a fisheye, a wide-angle lens. So it looks like a storm on the surface of the Earth. Tupperware, not a salad bowl. Get your branding straight. Oh, sorry. It's a plastic. Yeah. The Tupperware they only make plastic ones. Isn't the firmament made out of some sort of like crystalline glass?
I wish I could do that. I got numb feet.
All right, yeah. Yeah, I get what you talk about icy spin, yeah. I think it's just once you get into a few things, I'll figure it out. It doesn't look that overly complicated. It's kind of new to navigate through.
It feels weird to walk on grass.
It doesn't look like a cartoon at all. Mikey says everything's a cartoon because he wants to say it's fake. But if you ask him to show you a picture of the flat Earth, he'll show you a drawing or a cartoon.
I don't even know if he'll hear me. Probably thought I was talking to somebody else.
Yeah, I don't know what this is, but...
Oh. Leave again. Oh, here's the whole pallet. Every time I want to leave, there's people coming.
Yes, I said, Mikey, you just learn to have a cooler with some food and drinks in it. Nothing to worry about then. Oh, is that the North Pole on Mars? I couldn't see the picture very well in this video, but I've shown Mars with the poles as well, like one of the poles towards me in a picture I took with a telescope. We killed this claim this CGI cartoon.
I gotta get in the car. I need something to drink. Yeah, guys, I think this is... It's summer. You can only take so many clothes off before you get thrown in jail.
crazy. I mean, all flat earthers call any picture or video or anything they don't like, they call it CGI or cartoons. Every single one. That's just their automatic nah. That's Sod's law. But Mikey's just a theory.
Just kicking the left some pamphlets on the windshields.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna have to call it there, folks. I do appreciate everybody coming in. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Appreciate everybody coming in, but it's like midnight. I gotta get up early in the morning. I gotta get kids off to school. I got a freaking list of things I need to get done. I gotta go see a family member in the hospital. So yeah, I got a lot of shit to do. Exactly. Yeah. You watch that. Yeah, to watch. Yes, anything they don't like doesn't show the Earth being flat or something like that, then they call it a cartoon. But yeah, all they have is cartoon drawings or crayon drawings, stuff like that. Or flat earthers will show something where it's a fisheye lens, show it just below center line, so that way it flattens out, or even sometimes concave, and they claim that it's flat. So yeah, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet, and comment down below and hit the bell button so you know when I put up new videos and I go live again. I'll be trying to go live on Wednesday for Wacko Wednesday, about the same time, but 9 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, that's UK time. Let me know if that works for people, or if I need, or maybe I should kind of adjust things a bit. I'm trying to do Wednesdays and Sundays because it doesn't seem to clash with like IC Tune. MC Tune. IC Spin with MC Tune, or it doesn't clash with other people too much. I mean, FTFE, he seems to do whatever he wants, so I'm not so big on that. But yeah, for sure, I'm gonna have to call that here a bit because I said it is getting late. I got laundry to finish up, and then I need to hit the hay and go home. I'll go to bed. So my wife's in bed, probably wondering where I am. But I appreciate it. Thanks, and yeah, I will see you again. I hope Crazy Razy. I really do hope it does grow, because I am trying, my friends. I'm trying to see if I can grow something and get something here. My goal. I want to beat Mikey Smith. Mikey Smith is at 2.27 K subs. I think I can get there maybe by the end of the year or maybe sooner. But hey, let's see if we can do that. So yeah, definitely push that out there. I'll do the best I can. This one here, this live stream was a bit like I kind of covered some Mikey Smith stuff here, but it's I'm gonna try to see if we can find some better videos and cover some more derpy stuff and some more fun stuff. But yeah, well, definitely. Any suggestions? Don't forget to go on, get into my Discord, hit that, throw suggestions down there. I'll go through it and I'll see if I can find it, and we'll go through it. All right. See you again, and thanks for coming. And don't forget, people, stay curious. Thanks for coming. Bye. Oh. The right button.
NASA lies, yeah, that's what I say. Don't have proof of facts in any way. I claim the moon's made of plasma, a place no one can go. The Apollo program's a scam, I can't back it up though. They talk about the ISS is floating in space. You ask me in a pool, I'd say is the case. Sataloons in the sky held up by helium balloons. But bro, that's just a lie, cause that's what all bitches do. NASA lies is something I'll never prove. No facts, no evidence, debates I will lose. They say they've been to the moon, I say it's not the truth. I see truth in no way, I hate MC2 when he shows me proof. The firmament is real, a dome up above, but I'll never prove it. So long
lost and I'm dumb. I know the world is flat, trust your sense of sight. Saying gravity's just a theory is why I'm up at night. NASA is phony like a show or movie, fake like some stage. Truman Show, child's play, it's just but suck at this game. Because I'm just a dick with only my stupid self to blame. But I'm so fucking sure that the earth is flat, based on how I feel. With my Papa Flerf, swear my blind faith is what keeps it real. NASA lies is something I'll never prove. No facts, no evidence, debates I will lose. They say they've been to the moon, I say it's not the truth. I see truth in no way, I hate MC Doom when he shows me proof. Asking the wrong questions, my beliefs are all faith-based. I can't see the fucking answers right in front of my face. Stanley Kubrick is mentioned every single goddamn time. Somehow he filmed it without nobody dropping a dime. The firmament is a dome, it keeps water in the sky. But when you ask me to prove it, I can't know why. NASA in Hebrew, it means to lie or deceive. My Flerf priest told me and blindly I believe. NASA lies is something I'll never prove. No facts, no evidence, debates I will lose. They say they've been to the moon, I say it's not the truth. I see truth in no way, I hate MC Doom when he shows me proof. Spreading misinformation and lies willfully, so proud. Like Nathan Thompson yelling at strangers so loud. NASA's lies, people's space is fake and Earth isn't round. Oh shit, the fathers and husbands stop me into the ground.
Asking the wrong questions, my beliefs are all faith-based. I can't see the fucking answers right in front of my face. Stanley Kubrick is mentioned every single goddamn time. Somehow he filmed it without nobody dropping a dime.
The firmament is a dome, it keeps water in the sky. But when you ask me to prove it, I can't. Why? NASA in Hebrew, it means to lie or deceive. My Flerf priest told me and blindly I believe. NASA lies is something I'll never prove. No facts, no evidence, debates I will lose. They say they've been to the moon, I say it's not the truth. I see truth in no way, I hate MC Doom when he shows me proof. Spreading misinformation and lies willfully so proud. Like Nathan Thompson yelling at strangers so loud. NASA's lies, people's space is fake and Earth isn't loud. Oh shit, the fathers and husbands stop me into the crowd.